Ebusian for Yamamo, Aqua Babio, Ebre Asun, Ebre no Ayahre anymore, Ghana Acheno, Ebre Edu, what a joyous moment. A moment we are Ghana and you'll be feeling proud of yourself. Say Ghana, yako through transitions. Ahudro na ebre edu say another transition. Esi na yenya members of parliament for the 9th parliament na yeswe won in na very soon. No, Parliament ebeko live na yebisa se hwamu na ene day yeswe won in. Yeshase ahwese yebetumi nya list no ede amawa Agnes na momo latte crow ye ka crow na chese nwa empotamu asem na ye kan neti ye onya 39,198 votes and odi BT imano lie or die yeah onya 23,116 ewo crow enunti Agnes na momo wono so ne o parliament on mu bi. Swearing in way any the Bakuna Bessin Koy no difference bebrebe wom esan se Bakuno na a hank parliament. We were 137 na we were 137 we year na eja dem na ye bomba tutun konwa nanso we de wedding ntwonim so wedding ntwodi wedding kunim ni nsa numbers no ebro so enunti acrimonia characterize Bakuno enya de se yebehu that character biom ewo ha Bibi abekoboko sesi ayini yehu se NDC amanyuko penny awono and our party ni chairman. Yebeka one of the most successful politicians in Ghana in political party politics. General Mosquito Urua Esiedu Nketia yehu se ohonomo. Mehu Edem Agbana was the first time I call parliament in a young man. He never anticipated so we call parliament in Yamiadum ene wononso wakodru parliament on the mo. Enchebiane Jumadiano Eshase Yebemamu hu Oti bless Edi Nkunim for NDC Amanyuko Ewon Kwanta North. Winya 25,402 against Mr. Nado. Yeah, winya 22,733. And in Kwanta North, NDC Edi Nkunim. Honorable Al-Hassan Suhini was signed Echo Parliament Bill for Encrofor one more Ewo Tamale North Unya 28,521 as against Nipa watching 28,000 MPP Ninam 12,317 Tamale North dear Enyangwa. One interesting character our parliament is say Urasamo Atamios Omampeni Lates Mills Ninuya Yesamo Atamios Commander Edna Eguafo Abrim KE Ena Owo Onya 30,220 votes. MPP ni and Dennis Percival Kweku and on no contest here Onya 30,000 MPP ni 17,675 Wonya ho el parliament enunti onunso el parliament isia. Ibrahim Mutala Muhammad Esan di Nkunim Ewo Tamale Central Wonya 52,263 votes and Mutala Edidi Nkunim Sule Salifu and one no de kobo so onya 52,000 na Sule enya 16,000. So you can imagine no MPP for edit train NDC the train MPP mono which means say emu wa ye Rashid Pepo Honorable Rashid Pepo wa Central Rashid Pepo wache ewo parliament NDC echo opposition no parliament wada so ewo hono mo Honorable Rashid Pepo asan enya ne seat no or back in parliament. Dr. Zenato Rollins Enso was re-elected for the third time. Ewo Meim Rashe Bejefiem Kole Klote Unya 39,000 over MPP Ni Noa Unya 23,558 Ni Noi Norte Eno Nino Edeko Preso Afei Miyareki gains by NDC Sita Eyekia NDC again ye Edifi MPP for Semino Yanhwebi Sit Bakwa NDC Gia Eye sweet victory pa Eye Upper Dentra East. Hey, Upper Dentra East nso NDC AJF MPP nsem. Emilia Ankama ena ejisa seat no na first time I walk up parliament ni seat MPP die no wakoya wakonya 24,426. Dr. Uwa Kofi ya wojina mudima MPP ni ya 18,895. Seat baako so a sweet victory edema MPP NDC amanyuko no Ura Phyllis ofosu kwache. Abura se bu kwaman kese 2020 okoye no owe nanso e kakakra nko tumi kwani mu nanso me no e kase no se de watimi di nkonim waje akonya na free MPP amanyuko ensem abura se bu kwaman kese wonya 30,607 and any voter wonya Abusia we hear live pictures from Parliament here trying say Enchebiano clerk of Parliament beba betena say no leadership no wo chambers a wo didi nkomo ehwe kon befa so betoto niema enti ya yet ye ne say bibia ebeko boko bibia enye gidigidi bia Wobeye no apontem se be na ade achi anopa se ade asan wo Ghana ade achi anopa amrashibjafo no betumi asan aba na the main show no the swearing in of President elect John Dramani Mahama no etumi abaso ansana no na meka key areas NDC for EG free MPP for ensem Reverend Kwaku Ado we sofo we NDC ni ena wo di ade no koye yire Honorable Esle Usu Ekufu Dance my Ablekuma West. Na Reverend Kwaku Ado of NDC enya 31,866. Na Honorable Esle Usu Ekufu enya 26,575. Na uhe vote no eba ya no keka eneme nyina bomu a one a enim statistics no report a ode ba ne se in total no kan bibia bomu na che se NDC from 2020 the basis sabre only 100,000 per eno nya ye de kan won vote a onya ne 2020 no ho NMPP de SOT hu ena chese wo hwe turnout nso a 60 something percent na chese nkrofo bebre ankoto aba enu nti ama nkrofo bebre a describe ade we se as a MPP 4 bebre ankoto aba MPP 4 bebre parties and set in wodi ebufuo ya wonu mankoto aba enu nti akwete se MPP ena eja ade enu mu fufule because we numbers no a ehu Abdul Raf Tongen Tabazu woye NDC ni Ayawa so Central abato mpeso so enu akwaji seat ni dey free MPP Henry Cote pa Gentle Giants na power no ankasa minim se power no rani pemu a minim se de ya nipa bi efa power Henry Cote mekai said the last time ye call baby na want to me nanti na wobetna ye ka mu na mehwe papa no anam se nti papa yi wobesia ko election biem se mo be kai a MPs be ya for bia de won call parliament se won ho nye won tiapo enu nti nkaye mpam wo mu enfi parliament san se wo absent won ho na kene Japan ka ho na wo ka ho na adwo asafo ka ho honorable Henry Cote no wo ka ho bi one tiapo me dia minni me Henry Cote because obetena ye ka mu me hwe ne nante ne adem se papa yi enti a che me ti se da bia wo ko US for healthcare ne adem se enti 2024 no se abegina bi mampani ampa campaign ben na abetimi aye enu nti honorable Henry Cote wono nso ne seat no e free ne nsa Abdul Raf Tongem Tabazu ena wudi nkunim ewo saa abato no mum wonim se sampotem won mo nso na ya waso central hono no eye mostly zongo enu nti NDC ahoden no ewo soro deda kane no na nipa MPP de no kono ye kramoni ena Owura Henry Cote beto aso a na wakoba kwa komienu wapomudi enye chinchini a wobekọ ene wonne wono ene papa no ano ye interior minister no papa na no ye interior minister no One of them maybe Michiano, yeah, Kobe be no Bekaya home. Michelle and Nanti and said, Papa, what is so? Mr. Papa Tina say, home. Now maybe some colleagues is we are sure so you're okay. The Metianis will contest you. The man Crawford Yakra, yes, or the helicopter, far plane fin crying, echo presenting the nomination, Ewo ni Chrome. A man Crawford Bufui. And I'm not surprised on Unsulusu, Yebedruni so, Nazesi idea, I also central near warm. Now, what call English a man frosua? Nanka MPP, a man you quaconia Sylvester Tete. I would Jinamo Edima MPP. Sylvester Tete, winning pants, baby, Adiano Kono. Ora alanchire maten eniema nkoye mano na di nachi ye ka bibia wuntie woni party for ntemu ache no unity achire ya de nje kekra ofe na ubedi Dr. Baumiechi wono nso the seat ni yaji NDC for na age because English amanfro ho no mo a wode koka so ho no no wo hwe demographics na ho no mo a utimi hu se enya ade ye boto de ma osa. And we can tell you, say, Honorable Sylvester Tete, Uni Parliament will be onya 27,888. And NDC for the Urua Oakley Felix Akwete Ekoho. Onya 37,473. Wow. So here live pictures say the Free Parliament of Ghana and then the air sources say and it's a parliament swear in new members of parliament and it say you need speaker of parliament and the clerk of parliament and what a moment it was. There was a time na Edu Sabria Miti TV who ana many anje esan say Mia Missy Clerk of Parliament, the then Clerk of Parliament, Honorable Imano Kwesi Enyumedu. In recent time, one on the longest serving Clerk of Parliament. Wofri Kofuo so Kwatamio so ko Mahama ko baby Kufuado. In fact, one on the hwe so Kufuado in. Me say no enti mitifie na me hwe no TV no so sa na mani age osan so e ma sorry ba we SD ni enti na me hu na mani age ene our retirement enti edru this moment me kai Orua Honorable Emmanuel Kwesi Enyimedu, the longest serving Clerk of Parliament. Yeko city baako so NDC age ama ahye MPP for pa eno nso eye Doma East Doma East NDC age Doma East. Unbelievable. Rahel Owusuwa of NDC one of the narrow escape also ye niema ye because traditionally no Doma ye MPP seats. Wodi nkunim ochun berima a wo MPP so wonya 12,310 votes and MPP ni no nso nya 12,050 edinti utimu se eboso pepe edinti Doma enso NDC age sweet victory. Prince Ebenezer Ahen of NDC on city Ophelia Mensa Hayford Wokai Ophelia Mensa Hayford MP Noa seb nyame ne kransie ye koto aba afi etwa mu no 2020 ani pa bi koto share ne so ekum no ya se am robbers so se den ya de ne yire a no ye post ni koye no ne yire ne di nkuni mobile election e no san di nkuni mo last election afi wo de ko boss wo a mam enunti ma Ophelia Mensa Hayford what the form say pim city baako a MPP tie ye ma wo hold ye Tano North Dr. Gideon Boako, the no year presidential advisor, vice presidential advisor, ma Dr. Baumiano, Dr. Gideon Boako, etimi edi enkunim ewosa abanum. Enti ono de ne huso. Busia fe no join in here the live broadcast at the Free Parliament of Ghana at the bro ye mo hu said the enema echo very soon enti ya yenya ne se enche bia no Clerk of Parliament nene domino ebeba na fe what the bibia ahihye so na fe ye hu said the enema echo e Parliament na ye twen so no mebobọ seats ahodo ya NDC agi the free MPP amanyuko ensem key seat bako NDC etimi di nkunim wom Eye Orua Charles Asiedu of NDC on seating Benjamin Yeboah Secretary of NPP in the Tano North South constituency. Charles Asiedu of NDC enya 20,595. Ena Benjamin Yeboah Secretary ya no tia kunya so Tano South no munya 18,697 NPP seat. Ene agene ya sa no. Blay Nyamiche ama yo NDC amanyuko munsu di nkunim ewo secondi unya 14,558. Honorable Andrew Ejapa Kofi Ejapa Mesa no tia kunwa no so enya 11,084. George Kweku Rickett Hagen of NDC retaining his seats. Ewo Cape Coast South unya 21,277. With defeat NS Arthur of MPP unya 14,163. Na chese adie no hwea emuwa. And this as NDC for nyina hye white wo say ye enne wo say bo ebeba parliament. Enyum na da ase na ene de memma enyum no na ase sa akopem sa ade no beba ma me nkese m kra mate ma me mobọ ba ko ni mienu bi so me wi a me de beto ase ama na wa enjoy Ghana ye local gospel ya ye no jazz sa enti hu se NDC for no asweche akotena majority side on mo ya chese wono mo ahye wontade fita the next seat ye amedru si me pese me ka ho asem ye pa Ohene Kwame Frimpong was independent candidate a woji seat no Eddie Free Honorable Andy Apia Kubi ensem Orua Andy Apia Kubi ye obia Kwadwo Baru edu time na Kwadwo Baru edu tiase o mampani kufo abreso no no preso a ena Kwadwo Baru edu free mu no Kwadwo Baru edu free mu no nkrofo bo no kwa edu se wono enim hu bi no akum Kwadwo Baru edu ena wo PMP di enu nti sa afe no papa no one contest enti okope ne baby etnaye ena Kwadwo Baru edu ne ofase ya na oyamia madamfo ye freno Baji ekoji sa seat no mia madamfo na menini ye adwuma e wa Dom FM meneno efi Adom FM ko Oman FM enso ko ye adwuma ho no mo kakra ansa na woko back ekope MP edi ne din de Kwadwo Ban Ajiman ne papa ana ne wofa direct ene Kwadwo Ban redu ya ofiri mu no enti wono ena wokotena akonwa no so oko one term ena andi apia kubi ebeje akonwa no free ni nsem na andi apia kubi eko mienu na last one you know eho bansem bebre the whole time wo fa baby obi anim se andi apia kubi ne ho ya hi wo kro no mu chenchi andi apia kubi so ono a na obeko eni eja andi apia kubi Krachi ya kana asem ya ne di ne ohene Kwame Frimpong a very young man all radio station wo kro no mu a che se wo ye kunafo adoye wo ye nkrofo adoye de ehu ya ne se NPP amanyoko sita che se me ye kan Asante Achim South North na se wuni mu a ye ka Petransa ye ka agogo asem na ye ka se MPP amanyoko lose agogo seat Asante Achim agogo seat MPP lose Asante Achim agogo seat Krachi no ko independent na nkrofo no de abanoma no na de yetete ne se Krachi no e de ato adwa se oko parliament yi no anhwe yi a woni NDC for ekotena eno na enkrofo bi ahya se ka se betuma a big mistake esanse de nam so man enkrofo it is obvious na NDP akubi ne ho ayehi NDP akubi ho ayehi de nam so e man enkrofo to aba man no e candidate anyhow NDP akubi Edi primaries no fast so no enam so ema nkrofo di ehun ahi ba enyi the fact say Asante Achim agogo eni Asante Achim North honomo eye pure MPP seats a se wo pese wo koso na wotena na konwa no so etena so chair obetumi ni MPP amanyoko akotena ewo minority honomo saa na afei nso no wapekwan bi so esanse formina mrashe biyani so ko independent but this time no MPP for ede no ko as say or representing MPP and no betumi aboa na mo anya future ba nipa bi nso ka se da bi se si year yakoto abama MPP NDC edi nkunim saa no e wo se woko na wone grouper won ene wa konwa mu ekotena se woko join ni NDC se be na se wo pe mpuntuo e de akone constituency a womre enti se wotumi di mpuntuo bebre kone constituency a hwan ne pe for asem kodo next election o san ko independent bi una nkrofo hu se enam se oko NDC side NDC for aboa amodi development bebre e de akọ ne important mu hono mo a na chese nka enkrofo betumi aboa ama yasen ato aba ama no bio enti won hwe no na yate se wono ankasa se woni NDC4 ene betena ba yate se MPP4 ene nkrofo e wagogo NPP4 ne di nkomo so we MPP ni we mistake ne NDC4 kotena eno ano no the next election NDC MPP nya real MPP candidate and nkrofo peno ede no kwa anhwe yi na chese ni future in politics no na chese eya bewiye eno nti ohene Kwame Frimpong eko independent ewo agogo wono na agogo Salt FM eye ne de ebusuafo yenya ntie se parliament be starte enche bia no wono mu eba eno nti yebeko na yakwa kofa sitting no yenya ntie se sitting no hyase aba enti yebeko na yakwa kofa sesi yehu se honorable afenyoma ken sesi ye the minority leader ya owo parliament minority leader or parliament abewuramu na ekyerese parliament asetena no ebehase ya nesa parliament asetena no ebehase ya nesa esanse ansana bibia beba so no emrahye bedwafo no nyina leadership of the parliament no edikan koshia etoto nioma we clerk of parliament ekyerese de eniema nyina besi akọ na wowie sa eniema nyina wo chambers a ansana watumi abam enu nti se ya minority leader Orura Afenyoma Ken abewuramu no ekyerese eniema atoto din ya enche bia no parliament asetena no eba na aba behase na ye ka no se empanimfo de ato adwa kyerese wobeye de wobetumi bia se beye na enesity no enche bebre enesity no enche bebre se beye na wobetumi apon na watumi akona ochina no pade no bibia atumi asan abaso entem esanse eye anopa nondu ɛna sesei abɔ anadwo bɛyɛ nondu baako ɛwɔ Ghana ɛwɔ sɛ mmarahyɛbadwafoɔ yi wɔnom kɔ na wɔtumi kɔda sɛ bɛyɛ na wɔbɛtumi asan aba biem ɛwɔ ɔman yi mmarahyɛbadwafie nyame ɛyɛ adom a wɔkyena na Independence Square hɔnom no wɔde ɔmampanin John Dramani Mahama ɛsi akonnwa so na afei wɔde honorable wɔde vice president, first female vice president of Ghana, and so wade no ebesi akonnwa so. And nti se si ayi de ye hu se leadership of parliament abewura mu no se very soon no bibia ebeye boko enche bia no adwuma nankasa ebe hyase ama ye hu se the parliament ebesi akọ. And nti ye bekoso na ye abobọ na ye hu members of parliament no a say no one more ebe war parliament say edin eba anyone edin kunimu no yebekoso na ye the list no de abrel ewo hadmo enu nti koso na eni entina obra ye de live update ye de ebrewo esanse enche bia na dwumade no ebe hihye so na ye ka no say ye no na ye kai mo se wo ko abato mpesua te se Bogatanga East nso a nipa wodi nkunim no NDC ene di nkunim Dr. Dominic Ayine na wono ena no wote akonwa no so say wodi nkunim biem Dr. Dominic Ayine wodi nkunim ewo akonwa no so bio ya woto aso say de yetete ne se anhwe yi a omampani nana omampani John Dramani Mahama ebe din se ebesesen anom omampani John Dramani Mahama ono na hwe ya obeye no attorney general anase Mami Marieta Briwapopon wono mu baako na wobeye no attorney general de yetete enonom na sesi yi omampani John Dramani Mahama edi statement ababonten waye ne first appointment here Echo Office of the President woni won be ye adwuma nyame adom a wochina na eno ena eda screen no so no omampani John Dramani Mahama why issue ne first statement na said ye nyina na yedi kan atie se Owura Julius Debra ene be chief of staff no statement no na ababonten no confirming Owura Julius Debra as the chief of staff. Owiye no wode Dr. Calicious Mahama were as executive secretary to the president. Abusuya four positions where maybe boy President John Dramani Mahama he doesn't need confirmation from parliament vetting or in here Council of State say wo be confirm ede ama no ansa na otimi ay appointment no enu nti enne enwumre yi a ena wo issue statement no na Owura Phyllis Ofosu Kwache special aid to the president ene sign ye ya ne nsa hyase na wasan so name Owura Prosper Douglas Bani say wono no be head of interim security because sesi omampani ehia interim security committee no Prosper Bani ena wodano ena Dr. Valerie Sawyer omampani appointed no say we senior presidential advisor on governmental affairs nunti wono so ni position yede ama no ena Augustus Guzitano or a presidential advisor responsible for 24-hour economy and accelerated export development. Na cheso omampani John Dramani Mahama neni abre se 24-hour economy ni die emse neni abre pa se woba na waba abeye esan se the first appointment to office of the president no wa appoint you be at the office no at the ashanensa ena Marietta Brew appear upon ni din ankasa maiden name no Marietta Ajewa Brew were legal counsel to president of Ghana na chese said the name keka kona hwe a Marietta Brew appear upon ena ebeye attorney general sabre ya as legal counsel because enkrofo we no mo ebia na besen akwakoye adwuma as ministers say omampani John Dramani Mahama want me nyi ne ministers esan say wo hia say parliament ebe reconstituted we here say council of state be reconstituted esan say constitution say wo yi ministers you do it in consultation with Council of State. And in the Council of State, in more, you cannot say, sir, you've consulted them. And a parliament in more, a beverty ministers no won't mean young ministers. And in the meantime, no, and Crawford bet me no 1 year, Jumano, said your why no, he said your man penny. Nanado dan kwa kufuado ye no ano pepepe sa ena wono nso waye no eno nti sese me no kasa die the statement is out. These are the people omampani John Dramani Mahama woni won ebeye adwuma ma me hwese yibehu wono mu emfoni wa hanmo ede akyerewo wono mu bi emfoni ena eda hanmo no uhu Orua Prosper Bani, Nymphony and a Dahad Wono, and now Madame Valerie Sawyer, and Phyllis Kwachi and Temuno, and a Marietta Briapon, and so Wononso astute lawyer, Yachese Wononso, why a human wire pain, and say, Oda Anom. It's so amazing, say. Marietta Briapon, upon a down for pa, any mammy Gloria Kufu, or Mampeni Kufu, Dunya, Kunyano Pepe, and a down for the Bay Attorney General. For the first year of Mampeni Kufuado, I know the minimum no or no. Any Mami Bakuya na woye deputy woye minister for children's affairs ewo Omampeni Mahama Abreswe mekai ni din ameboni din e de achio any Gloria Kufu ye nipa miensa no were very close friends ena wonimde ewo emremu ena say Mami Marietta Biapi opon bibia di adanse say wo be Attorney General ena afei ohwe papa ya woda ho yi a ya oye ya appointing no as chief of staff no ye kan krofo a woni Omampani John Dramani Mahama ewo ayonkofa pa sa papa ya friend Julius Debra mi be yi ni picture bi a kire me the picture na kire wo a enye obi a na be ka kire ayonkofa eda oni Omampani John Dramani Mahama entem hwesa picture we menya sure say obi a keke betimi ni Omampani akọ to this level wahu say they was ya grab no in fact enye se wo mi enu obi a ware no obi a straight kra nke bia enkomo no betimi ate afa baby ba metimi aka e de akire wo se Orans Julius Debra and John Dramani Mahama were very, very, very close friends. We enam for pa. Ohe one picture said in funny way etie any idea ne said one in no Omampani John Dramani Mahama co-position no Julius Debra never left him. One no ni Omampani office honomo one no ye adwuma honomo as chief of staff. One na nanti through our campaign no time wana enkrofo susu say Prosper Bani of US aba of UN onim party for no ntimi connect ye ni ade no a enkrofo ne kasa ya Omampani sisa no di Julius Debra ba ye no wo tumi connect very very well with NDC for Emma and Niema koyi no nti enye surprise and say Omampani aminteni Julius Debra say when you know adwuma bi say memfa Julius Debra more pictures emra ma memfa ba akomra na hwe said ye one Omampani John Dramani Mahama wayonko fanete da bia obehu omienu nyina ye kan say tit a tet omienu obehu on ba bia wonti esi formsa Orua Julius Debra ena wo da ho no wono ena sese Omampani appointing no as chief of staff na dwuma sha se nyame ya domo a ochina nyame ya domo a ochina wo hye na dwuma se as chief of staff enunti na chesesa ena eko Omampani statement a why issue enonom na ye kanu say ye no say dear mame hwe abosen ewo Ghana time in Ghana say for mame hwe current time yeah ewo Ghana esan say ade asa abo 11:59 Omampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo owo 1 minute to be the president of Ghana. 1 minute to be the president of Ghana. Enru Omampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ewo 30 seconds to be the president of Ghana. Omampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ewo 30 seconds to be the president of Ghana. Omampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ewo 4 seconds, 5 seconds, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ebusia, it is midnight in Ghana, and we can tell you, sir, President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo is now the former president of the Republic of Ghana. Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo ni 8 years term wode beye adwuma ewo omayi mu no by omayi constitution was say about midnight ewo Ghana pepepe the sitting president ceases to be president about exactly midnight, and until any moment from now no Parliament of Ghana is going live na washase na wayi enkrofo awo yaso enkrofo awon ena wo beye members of parliament ewo Ghana eno actually no right honorable speaker of parliament Aban Kingsford Simana Bagman wono ena yebe confirm ni say as speaker of parliament. Ebusuafo, congratulations to John Dramani Mahama. He has assumed the office as office of the president. Say see ye swearing in now, so by the nature of your constitution no aka the ceremonial swearing in you rat the next day num ama 1 minute abetoso enunti the 8th parliament no na brabo abewiye the 9th parliament no any moment from now no e was a speaker a clerk of parliament eba live say ya obeba live any moment from now na afei wabe swear in members of parliament na afei members of parliament no ayi one yankasa one speaker media make us congratulations enkoma omampani Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo wabeye de wobetumi ena oko weja baton no ede ama omampani John Dramani Mahama to continue enunti sa ena ebeye enunti yedan ye ho na yeko live to parliament na yakwa akohwe said ye eniema eko in the meantime no enwum na wanije ho no me de to ase ede ama na fe yahwe said ye eniema esi eko ebusuafo yeda nyankopon ase se wama Ghana yen democracy no enyi na adru babia adru no enunti to obunati Ghana enwum papa we ya me de to ase de ama we na menstruation call live to parliament na yehwe de ekoso. There you go with Niema Ekoso Ewo Parliament no yeguso ebobo members of parliament no a edi nkunim no ebusia for time aso yebek switch na yako parliament na yako hwe
goes into the selection of a clerk?
Well, normally interviews are hard, and it takes some substance. You need to know parliamentary rule and procedure because technically your job is to advise the Speaker of Parliament on what the procedure is on matters. You need to understand how to administer this house because you are the administrator.
So what's going on? They are now all standing.
Okay.
Let's pick the sound now.
Look with favor upon this Parliament of the Republic of Ghana. Grant that it may perform its high duty as in thy sight. Of the Republic. Endow members of Parliament and ministers of state with discernment and vision, integrity and courage, that through the labors of government, this land and people may be well and truly served, and thy good purposes for the common human life be realized in our midst.
Ebusiafo yedan ye ho na ya basese adwumadie no ahyase eno nti ye kɔ parliament na ye kɔ akɔhwɛ de esie eno nti ye mamo akwa babio ebredu safe ye bɛkɔ parliament ankasa na ye kɔ akɔhwɛ enne se de adwumadie no nyina koso enti ahyase ya ne sa eno nti gibre na ene ye ntina na ye hwɛ se de eniema esi kɔ ewo omeyi parliament no mo Ebusiafo, there are breaks in free free ehonomo enti ye feed no e free Parliament of Ghana say breaks e honomo enti ye hwese etomo a ye bema mo hu na ye hu se de eniema besi akọ ebusia Parliament ahyase e Ghana na say feed no e breaki e Parliament enti ye bekọ na yakwa akɔhwɛ de ekoso ewo ehonomo say feed no say kra de ate kokra enti yebesan akɔ back na yakwa akɔhwɛ say de enioma esi eko ewo Parliament na ye de live broadcast e de abrel.
And 12 midnight of Tuesday, the 7th of January 2025, to be the time when Parliament shall sit to elect a Speaker and Deputy Speakers for the administration of oath to the Speaker and members of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Signed, Ebenezer Ahmad Jethro, Acting Clerk to Parliament. Honourable members,
okay, let's
it is my honor to inform you that I have received from the Electoral Commission the writ of elections for the December 2024 presidential and parliamentary elections. And I shall proceed to read the communication from the Electoral Commission. Let me indicate that the writs came in sequence. I have 3 writs of elections. Some are supplementary writs of elections. The first writ of election was issued dated 23rd December 2024, addressed to the clerk to Parliament. And it reads, Dear Sir, submission of writ of elections for the parliamentary elections held on 7 December 2024. I bring you greetings from the Electoral Commission and trust that this letter finds you well. I write to acknowledge receipt of your letter dated 17 December 2024 with reference number PS/CS/027/34 on the above subject matter. Kindly find attached the writ of elections for the parliamentary elections held on Saturday, 7 December 2024 for 274 constituencies. Also attached is a schedule containing the names of the candidates elected pursuant to Regulation 43(2)(b) of the Public Elections Regulation 2020 CI 127. Please note that there are 2 constituencies which have issues with their coalitions. The Commission will notify you when the issues regarding the 2 constituencies have been resolved. So that is the first one. The second writ of elections was received on the 2nd of January 2025. It reads, the clerk to Parliament, Parliament of Accra, yes sir, submission of writ of elections for the Domi Kwabenya parliamentary election held on 7 December 2024. I bring you greetings from the Electoral Commission and trust this letter finds you well. Following the completion of the collation of polling station results for the Domi Kwabenya constituency, kindly find attached the writ of elections for the parliamentary elections held on Saturday, 7th December 2024 for the Domi Kwabenya constituency. Also attached is a schedule containing the name of the candidate elected pursuant to Regulation 43(2)(b) of the Public Elections Regulations 2024 CI 127. Signed, Samuel Tete, Deputy Chair, Operations. The third writ of elections was received on the 5th of January. 5th January. Also addressed to the clerk to Parliament, and it reads, Dear Sir, submission of writ of elections for Okaikwe Central, Tema Central, and Techiman South parliamentary elections held on 7 December 2024. I bring you greetings from the Electoral Commission and trust that this letter finds you well. Following the completion of the collation of police station results for Okaikwe Central, Tema Central, and Techiman South constituencies, kindly find attached writ of elections for the parliamentary elections held on 7 December 2024 for the above mentioned constituencies. Also attached is a schedule containing the names of the candidates elected pursuant to Regulation 43(2)(b) of the Public Elections Regulations 2020 CI 127. Again, signed by Samuel Tete, Deputy Chair, Operations for Chairperson. Honourable members, elect, by this communication, the writs are hereby tabled for the information of the entire House. Honourable members elect, Order A3 of our standing orders states that a clerk, as the presiding officer, shall conduct a roll call of the members of Parliament elect, and a member is expected to respond to the roll call. I now proceed to call out your names in alphabetical order. But before I do so, it is imperative to bring to the attention of honorable members a matter of concern. I say so because I know this is a matter which will come up on this floor. And so it is my noble duty, legally, constitutionally, and procedurally, to draw your attention. For your... So I proceed, honorable members. I proceed. Two issues relating to two constituencies are outstanding. And the constituencies are Ablekuma North and Akwetia. Honorable members, would you kindly listen as we proceed? Ablekuma North and Akwetia. The case of Ablekuma North is known to all of us in this honorable house. We don't have writ of elections from the Electoral Commission in respect of Ablekuma North. And therefore, it is impossible to proceed with any matter relating to Ablekuma North in terms of roll call and in terms of the eligibility of a member for that constituency to participate in the election of the Speaker. In the case of Akwetia, the clerk to Parliament was served a process on the 3rd of January 2025 with an order of interim injunction from a high court in Koforidua. This order was served through the legal office of the Parliamentary Service. The order directed the respondents, including the clerk to Parliament, indicating that they are restrained from proceeding to call, admit, register, swear in, recognize, gazette the said Ernest Yao Kumi as the elected member for the Akwetia constituency. At the time of the receipt of the order, the Parliamentary Service had already completed the process of registration of Ernest Yao Kumi as member-elect. This is precisely because the first writ of elections that we received, Ernest Yao Kumi, was part of that process. So we received writ of elections in respect of Ernest Yao Kumi. And without the pendency of any suit, any process, the Parliamentary Service, in compliance with due process, had to register the member. So we did so. Subsequently, it has come to our attention. There's a restraining order of a court. Restraining not just a member, but a clerk to Parliament from proceeding with the registration of, from proceeding with the members' participation in the election of the Speaker. This is a matter that honorable members ought to know. Since it is a court order, which order restrains the clerk to Parliament as well from proceeding or dealing with a member in this matter, I find myself constrained. Listen to me. Let them finish. All right. No. Let me finish. I'll do it. I'll do it. Honorable members. All right. Honorable members. So I have brought this matter to the attention of the House. That is my pleasant duty to do. The member may decide, may elect to participate. But in doing so, I'm drawing attention to Article 105 of the Constitution. And I will read. A person who sits or votes in Parliament knowing or having reasonable grounds for knowing that he is not entitled to do so commits an offense and shall be liable on conviction to such penalty as shall be prescribed by or under an enactment of Parliament. Having done this, I have discharged my noble duty. I'll end there. At this time, honourable members, I proceed. No. I am not sitting there.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, colleagues, please, let's make a headway. Mr. Chairman, we have heard you. This is a house of rules and procedure that is not in doubt. This is a house that relies on precedents. I just have a simple answer to the point you made, and I have the instructions of my respected colleague-elect, Honorable Ernest Kumi, and fortified by the precedents of this house, which precedence is dated 7th of January 2021. I simply, Mr. Chairman, the member so desires to proceed to be sworn in and to also participate in the election of the Speaker and bear the consequences himself.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, honourable members. At this time, we shall proceed with a roll call. And I will invite the head of table to proceed with the...
Mr. Chairman,
Ebusua Bredu say a clerk of parliament be here roll call no abobon krofo edin kunu ni nyina edin na asemu akwatia member of parliament.
We do not want surprises. We do not want surprises. I am therefore, for the records, inviting you to respond to the position the honorable member concerned has taken, just for the records, because we don't want surprises as we proceed. So we want to know, so that we take.
Ebusia Ernest.
Honorable members elect, I have taken note of what the Honorable Minority Leader has said. We will proceed appropriately. Yes. Yes. Proceed. I have taken note of what the Honorable Minority Leader has said. The Honorable Member heard what we said. He knows the consequences of his actions and inactions.
Ebusia for Ora Ernest Yaokumi. Where you be akwetia yato abadi yi no na asem no wo court to the injunction atone so nanso wo so wo bekọ akwa swear in eno ho nkomo na clerk of parliament akai ne sese asem no bono a obetumi akwafi ase na o say an obeso in said the NDC last election e si ye no ye go back yakotie.
Since the member elect is before this house, it will only be right for that member to speak for the records.
Ernest Yaokumi enete ho no ye fe no akwatia star boy.
I say this because the court has issued an order. The said order has been served on the member and the clerk to Parliament. Mr. Chairman, you read to us Article 105 of the Constitution. The honorable member, the minority leader, took responsibility and spoke on behalf of the member-elect. We want to... Yes, I listened to him, I heard him. If he's taking responsibility, let the records reflect. Let the records reflect that the member-elect for Akwetia constituency has disregarded the court order and the repercussions of Article 105 of the Constitution applies. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Oh, Parliament afi bede. Parliament afi bede. Ora Ernest Yaokumi court injunction dane so nanso ose chinchia obeso in. Wokai 2020 Asin South. Papa no ezo ye Canada ni no a wo ko gina mu no the same thing e see. NDC for insist say ai wo be court no di for kra enye hwe. Enti say clerk of parliament akinka ade de akire akwatia star boy Ernest Yaokumi se waji 2 years when ina wetia court mra wabu court mra so ehun asem betumi aba wo so waji tum my majority leader ru to force say wo person what free honorable Yaokumi anu mu ankasa friend akwatia star boy or a lawyer ni wonu na Mami na woye hairdresser no a wokoji ni position olusu last year no afi de party ni sande no ko biem no wa wene Ghana Parliament drama animu de na enye Ghana Parliament sesi yi and MPP for Ashase we've won to save Ghana and some worry we've won to save Ghana and some worry last election Mwankasa mwentimi eni no kra ama mo ho anyi speaker mwankasa mo kwoto aba e de ama mo ho nipa no mo lusu enne na mo betu we want to save Ghana enkanya kura anim montena se na Ernest Yaokumi wo mra no mekasa Ernest Yaokumi mra na wo mekasa ne entie hu se waje atum se obebe consequence na phone ta na so ho enkrofo tunefo wono ankasa a lawyer enti onim ade no what you say Ernest Yaokumi a lawyer.
We shall now proceed with a roll call.
Yes.
We are proceeding with a roll call. when a member-elect's name is mentioned, the member must rise in his seat to be recognized. Thank you, honorable members-elect. Head of table, proceed with the roll call.
Abdul Khalid Mohammed Sharif. Ablakwa Samuel Okujeto. Abuaje George Kwame. Abuaje George Kwame. Abuaje George Kwame. Achampon Brian. Achampon Richard. Aqua Alexander Kwesi. Adam Hamza. Adam Mohammed Amin. Adams Abdul Salam. Adams Kofi Idi. Adams Mishab Mahama. Ado Ebenezer Kweku. Ado Kweku. Ado Yao Frimpong. Ado Kenneth Daniel Nana. Adi Frederick. Ejay Felicia. Adomako Ernest. Adongo Isaac. Educhum Yao Osei. Afenyo Sedem Kweku. Afenyo Marken Alexander. Afol Eric. Afol Kofi Bente. Efriye Nanayu. Efriye Frank. Agalga James. Agwana Eric Edem. Agbenyo Fred Kwesi. Agbeve Charles Akwesi. Agbenyo Fred Kwesi. Agbeve Charles Akwesi. Agboja Kwame Govins. Ejari Alexander. Ejekum Emmanuel Kwejo. Ajimai Prempe Eric Nana. Ajimai Kingsley. Ajimai Rollins Zaneto. Ajin Sam Lawrence. Ahinkan Frederick Yao. Ahi Samson. Ahiafo Bernard. Ahmed Ibrahim. Eidu Michael Kwesi. Akando Kwabna Minta. Akrugu Faustina Eliklim. Akwete Okli Felix. Alajos Seidu Al Hassan. Al Hassan Abdul Fatawu. Al Hassan Suini Sayibu. Al Hassan Umar. Amankwa Millicent Yabua. Amankwa Nicholas. Amankwa Menu Kofi. Amwa Stephen. Amwaku Andrew Esiama. Amwaku Jampo Rudolph. Ampa bin Simon Chreme. Ampofu Kwame Chumesi. Amprechum Sapon Kweku. Enim Ernest Yao. Ankoma Emilia. Anodompre Frank. Anyi Medu Enchi Kwame. Anyi Medu Enchi Kwame. Apak Clement Abbas. Apieje Patricia. Ahin Ebenezer Prince. Amable Nyameke. Arthur Emilia. Asamoah Fred Chey. Asamoah Vincent Opon. Asante Lorette Koko. Asante Boatin Kweku. Asari Kwame Obain. Esiedu Aida Ajoa. Asensu Boache Francis. Ashi Alfred Nikote, Esiedu Charles, Asafwa Vincent Eko, Aworigo Simon Akibangi, Ewa Nane J. Bafo, Ewuku Samuel, Awuni Theresa Ladi, Ayamba Ladi Ayi, Ayariga Mahama, Aye Nana Asafwe J, Ayen Sudankwa Grace, Ayene Dominica Kritinga, Azuma Bandim Abednego, Azuma Joseph, Befi Michael, Batagli Mohammed Isa, Baudra Charles, Bawadua Charles, Bezra Emmanuel Kwesi, Bequin Frank Estiedu Bequin, Bessie Daniel Keshi, Beyo Titles Kofi, Bisu Mavis Kukwa, Boako Gideon, Boachi Yadom Patrick, Boa Emmanuel Kweku, Boa Ma Patrick Yao, Boatin Joseph Apia, Boatin Kwabna, Brahma Mohammed Bawa, Brefo Bright Asamoah, Boa Emmanuel Amakofi, Bachman Philip Fifi, Bukari Joseph Nipe, Chiwete Andrew Dari, Kujo Comfort Doyo, Kujo Joanna Jan, Kujo Robert Wisdom, Dafia Mako Roxon Nelson Eche Kwame, Damwa Kwejo, Dan Abdul Latif, Dangbe Ernestina Ofori, Dapa Elvis Osei Mensa, Dapila Kletu Seidu, Dako John, Dako Mensa Kwabnotre, Dauda Collins, De Sebastian Fred, Jabab Nelson Kofi, Jogbadi Dorani Godwin Enimli, Dra Emmanuel, Dumelo John Seto, Jiwonu Laurentia, Enu James, Fatahia Abdul Aziz, Foko Trinebua Kodia, Fodro John Intim, Fomadi Jean-Marie, Forsen Castle Atoba, Forsen Charles, Frimpon Nanampao Kwamiado, Frimpon Joseph, Frimpon Ohene Kwame, Frimpon Owen Kwame, good. Gakwe Kwame Jujoli, George Samuel Nate, Ganza Al-Hassan Kobna, Gomadoyao, Gomashi Jifa Abla, Jan Mensa Richard, Jechi Nasira Fra, Henry Bensel Godfred, Hotoje Alexander Roosevelt, Ibrahim Mutala Mohammed, Ibrahim Azura Mohammed, Idrisu Habib, Idrisu Haruna, Isa Atta, Isifu Mahmood, Jack John Kwame Ado, Jaja Yusuf Isaka, Joso Godfrey Seidu, Jinapo John Abdullahi, Jinapo Samuel Abdullahi, Kabiru Muhammad Tai Abdul, Kini Jeffrey, Kodia Kwame Apia, Kunedu Akwesi, Kosa Martin Kweku Ejei Mensa, Kweli Wolase, Potosu Edem Richard Kofi, Kuma Joseph Kwame,
Present.
Kumi Ernest Yao, Kuri Richard, Kuyon Solomon, Kwenu Othniel Echo, Kwatin Kweku Ajimai, Che Shirley, Chiredria Dixon, Lamisi Akanvari Balidia, Labi Oscar Ofori, Latte Agnes Namumo, Lukuto Maxwell Kwame, Mahama Daniel Dung, Mahama Shaibu, Mafu Kofia Henkwa, Mensa Collins Adomako, Mafu Kofi Ahenkwa, Mensa Collins Adomako,
Miss Adumako Mensa Collins.
Mensa Isaac Ejay, Mensa Joseph Kwesi, Mijima Shaibu Nuren, Mills Samuel Atta, Mie Anthony, Mohammed Haruna, Mohammed Yakubu, Mubarak Seed, Mumuni Alasan, Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak, Inkwikara Suma Anthony, Nandaya Stanley Yao, Nanja Sanja, Napari Dominic, Nate Ayuku Benjamin, Nawani Mark Kurt, Indebila Ebenezer Alumri, Nichema Bila Alamzi, Nitiwu Dominic Bingham Aduna, Inkansabwedu Mavis, Nkrumah Kojo Opon, Nukua Pius Kwame, Nokoi Kofi Ako, Nogbe Ernest Henry, Notukotwe Peter Kwesi, Intebe William Ayo, Intekuni Emmanuel Kofi, Intim Adelaide, Intosu Helen Ajwa, Nuruddin Mumuni Mohammed, Nyakote Albert Tete, Nyako Bismarck Tete, Nyako Isaac Boama, Nyako Kingsley, Nyako Thomas Ampim, Nyako Kwame Naminta, Nyindam Matthew, Oklu Linda Ohenewa, Odampton Isaac Asha, Oforiata Duke William Allen Kwame, Ofosu Felix Kwache, Ofosu Ejari Elizabeth, Okuno Phyllis Nakoyo, Onyina Champong Akwesi Jemfi, Opoku Davis Ansa, Opoku Eric, Opoku Isaac Yao, Osei Kennedy Nyako, Osei Ejay Nana, Osei Akoto Seth, Osei Akoto Seth,
Order what? Order what? Order what? Order what?
Osei Akoto Seth, Osei Asari Abena, Oti John Kwabena Bless, Oredu Charles Esuako, Owusu Gloria, Owusua Rachel Ama, Owusua Charles Francis Kwabena Brimpong, Peito Desmond de Graft, Pelpo Abdul Rashid Hassan, Pokwe Dusei Ralph, Kwaisin James Jechi, Ramadan Mohammed Adamu, Ricketts Hagan George Kweku, Salam Damata Ama Epianima, Sandari Sebastian Meneso, Soya Queen Stapokua, Sefer Richard Kwame, Seidu Haruna, Shaib Jerry Ahmed, Sosu Francis Xavier Kojo, Sowa Rita Nao Dole, Supari Mohammed Adams,
Absent.
Suleimana Adama,
Absent. I'm here.
Suleimana Al Hassan, Suleimana Al Hassan Tampuli, Suleimana Yusuf, Tanko Mustafa Amaju, Taylor Isa Salifu, Taylor Abi Ebenezer Oklite, Tete Agotri Gisela, Tete Joycelyn, Tete Joseph Akwete, Tobin Emmanuel, Tofi Dorcas, Tobu Peter Lanshini, Ture Mahama Nasir, Chekpo Thomas Walanyo, Tubazu Abdul Rauf Tonjem, sorry? Yusuf Mustafa, Vanderpoy Alfred Oko, Vondi David, Winsum Annaba Thomas, Yabua Frank, Yabua Kofi Obri, Yibo Isaac Awuku, Zidin Bid and Watazumo.
Thank you very much. Honourable members elect, we shall proceed in accordance with Standing Order 8.1 of the Standing Orders of Parliament. I am satisfied that quorum is present in this House to enable me proceed to conduct the election of the Speaker. In doing so, I would like to draw your attention to Article 95(1) of the 1992 Constitution, which requires that a Speaker of Parliament be elected by members of Parliament from among persons who are members of Parliament or qualified to be elected as Member of Parliament. I also want to refer you to Order 7.2, which states, a person shall not be proposed for election as Speaker unless the person has given a written consent to the clerk to be nominated as Speaker. It is also important to draw your attention to Standing Order 8.5 of the House, and I beg to quote, where only one person is proposed, the person shall be declared elected and conducted to the chair without any question being put. A member-elect addressing the clerk shall propose a person to the House as Speaker of Parliament and shall move that the person do take the chair of this House as Speaker, which motion shall be seconded without debate or remarks. Honourable members-elect, I now invite nominations for the election of the Speaker.
Majority Leader.
Mr. Chairman, I come under Order 8.4. Mr. Chairman, I beg to read. A member-elect addressing the clerk shall propose a person to the House as the Speaker of Parliament and shall move that the person do take the chair of this House as Speaker, which motion shall be seconded without debate or remarks. Mr. Chairman, I move that Honourable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbe do take the chair of this House as the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, Honourable Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbe is a teacher, a lawyer, a politician, a statesman, a result-oriented and transformational leader. He was elected as Speaker of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic on the 7th January 2021, thus becoming the first person ever in the history of Ghana and the Parliament of Ghana to be elected to the high office of the Speaker of Parliament from a political party that is neither in government nor controls the majority of seats in Ghana's Parliament. He was called to the bar as barrister and solicitor of the Supreme Court of Ghana in 1982 and engaged in private legal practice between 1983 and 1993. He later established a law firm in 1994 called the Law Trust. Right Honourable Speaker entered the University of Ghana in 1977 and graduated in 1980 with a Bachelor of Arts degree in law and English. He proceeded to the Ghana School of Law in Accra, where he was called to the bar and became a solicitor and advocate of the Supreme Court of Ghana. Honorable Babin later earned a postgraduate certificate on privatization of public utilities at the Eastern and Southern African Management Institute, Tanzania, in the year 1999. He also has an executive master's in governance and leadership from the Ghana Institute of Management and Public Administration, JIMPA. Right Honorable Bagbin entered Parliament on the ticket of the National Democratic Congress in 1993. He won 7 consecutive parliamentary elections. He was Speaker. Right Honorable Speaker decided not to contest as a Member of Parliament at the end of his term of the 7th Parliament of the 4th Republic in the year 2021. He was elected Speaker of Parliament of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Within these years, spanning some 28 good years, Honorable Alban Kingsford Babin served on various parliamentary committees and chaired several of them. He served as the minority leader from January 2001, a position he held for 8 good years until he transitioned to the majority leader and leader of government business in the year 2009. Honorable Bagbin again served as the Minister of Water Resources, Works and Housing, and later the Minister of Health between 2010 and 2013. In 2014, he returned to the House as the majority leader and leader of government business for the second time. He was elected the second Deputy Speaker in January 2017 for the duration of the 7th Parliament. He was a member of the task force responsible for the President of Ghana's priority project in health, education, and transport from 2013 to 2017, famously referred to by Ghanaians as the 3 wise men. Right Honorable Speaker also served and continues to serve on several boards and international organizations. This includes, currently is the chairman of the Parliamentary Service Board of the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana that dissolved today. He was a member of the Parliamentary Service Board for the 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th Parliament, and he was also in attendance as a member of the Parliamentary Service Board for the 7th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. He was a member of the African, Caribbean, Pacific, and European Union Joint Parliamentary Assembly, the ACPEU, at Belgium between 2013 and 2015. He was again a member of the International Council for Parliamentarians for Global Action. He is again the founding member, Global Organization for Parliamentarians Against Corruption, GOPAC, between 2004 and 2014. He was a member of Parliamentarians for Global Action, again between 1994 to 2017. He was the Vice President of CPA between 2021 to 2022. Currently the President, Conference of Speakers, and President of African Legislatures. He's a member, International Advisory Council for Global Governance in Washington, and a member of the International Council for Political Renewal, again in the United States, Washington. For his outstanding leadership and lifetime of dedication to public service, both in Ghana and abroad, Speaker Babin was awarded Doctor of Law Honoris Causa, LLD, by the University of Professional Studies, UPSA, in the year 2017. Right Honorable Speaker has won a significant number of international and domestic awards. He's a strong advocate for gender and social inclusion, women's rights and empowerment, and equitable representation in Parliament in all decision-making across the country and globally. He's also noted for his principled, courageous, firm, decisive, and resolute personality. Right Honorable Bagbin is a man of high integrity and a Democrat par excellence. Mr. Chairman, Speaker Bagbin has championed several institutional reforms and the welfare of members and the parliamentary service during his first term as Speaker. In addition to this, he is the first Speaker of this House to demystify Parliament by taking the institution to the doorsteps of the people of Ghana. He is married with 2 kids. I so move. Thank you.
Any seconder? Our minority leader.
Chairman, it is my distinct honor to rise to second this motion ably moved by my respected colleague, Dr. Kesil Atoba Fossa. But before I second this motion, before I second this motion, under the rules of this House, which secondment requires that there should be no need for remarks or debate, I shall address some preliminary matters. Before, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, this House is an independent constitutional body. The mandate given to us to elect a speaker is engraved in the provisions of the Constitution, in particular, Article 95 of the Constitution. The Speaker he hasn't called me.
Mr. Chairman, your guidance will be needed in this matter. This is my 4th term in this House. And this is the first time in the history of this Parliament. Our standing orders are very clear. When you rise to second a motion, there must be no remark, no debate. What the minority leader, who has not told us if it is now spiritually okay for him to sit in the minority leader's chair. I don't know what his spiritual advisors are telling him now. He cannot be violently violating our standing orders with such impunity. We cannot accept it. So, Mr. Chairman, please, we invite you to ensure that this solemn occasion proceeds with respect for our Constitution and the standing orders of the House. If you have some, you call it preliminary remarks, you can do that out of the confines of the motion and secondment. You are minority leader. You are well within your right to make your preliminary remarks after. You cannot be violating our standing orders. Please, let's be careful the precedent we set. This is so bizarre. It's never been seen in this House. So, respected minority leader, please. And, Chair, I'm getting the impression that the clerk is allowing the minority leader to dictate the pace. Please, let's see your authority. We will not accept this.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, honorable member.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, thank you very much. The Honorable Minority Leader indicated that he's aware of the rules of engagement regarding seconding the motion nominating the Speaker. That should be without debate or remarks. And I believe the Honorable Minority Leader will do exactly so. Honorable Minority Leader, you may proceed without debate or remarks. Honorable Minority Leader, you have the floor. Please proceed.
Mr. Speaker, I do not want to take issues with my respected colleague, Honorable Ablakwa. I will always want to respect his views. But I love debate, and I would want us to go into the issues. I kept quiet. You are impatient. I kept quiet for you. Let's have some decorum. Mr. Chairman, my practice at the bar is always a guide for me. I said I have a preliminary matter to raise. In law, Mr. Ablakwa, you pay attention. This is a matter of law. This is a matter of law. This is a matter of law. Law, pay attention. When Mr. Chairman, I said I have a preliminary matter, I meant to say that I had to deal with the preliminary matter before I get to the stage of seconding the motion. And that is allowed. Mr. Chairman.
Mr. Chairman, this house is a house of rules and procedures. Mr. Chairman, before I proceed, let me put on record that the minority leader is a distinguished lawyer of repute. And indeed, Mr. Chairman, I will refer the House to the rules of this House, and specifically to Order 8, Rule 4. And Mr. Chairman did refer to it, which reads, with your permission, and I quote, that a member-elect addressing the clerk shall propose a person to the House as the Speaker of Parliament and shall move that the person, quote, do take the chair of this House as Speaker, end quote, which motion shall be seconded without debate or remarks, end quote. Mr. Chairman, my colleague, brother, and friend, the Honorable Okujeto Ablakwa, made the point rightly that in seconding the motion for somebody to take the chair, one is not entitled to make remarks or debate. But Mr. Chairman, we all heard the venerable, distinguished, astute lawyer, minority leader, Honorable Afenyo Makin, loud and clear. Mr. Chairman, he said, and I quote him, before I second the motion, and end quote, before I second the motion. Mr. Chairman, he had not seconded the motion. And he did go a step further, Mr. Chairman. He did go a step further to say, before I second the motion, I would like to make some preliminary points. And so, Mr. Chairman, I will pardon my friend and brother, the Honorable Kujitu Ablakwa. He is not a lawyer. And therefore, by a basic rule, Mr. Chairman, by a basic rule or canon of interpretation, even a lay person will appreciate that the distinguished minority leader is yet to second the motion, and therefore he's entitled to make the preliminary points he sought to make. So let the minority leader make those points.
Thank you very much. Thank you, honorable members. Thank you, honorable members. Honorable members, we shall proceed with seconding of the motion. And honorable minority leader, please proceed. Brevity is the rules of the game.
Mr. Chairman,
Roxy, sit down.
Mr. Chairman, to rise to second a motion is a voluntary act. If he's not interested in seconding the motion, he should sit down. I rise to second the motion. The motion is therefore seconded. Thank you very much.
No. Which one? You are not sure. What happened? You don't know what happened. Mr. Chairman.
Honorable members, minority leader, just a minute. Would you kindly resume your seat, minority leader? Minority leader, I'll give you the floor. All right. Honorable members, the honorable minority leader was on the floor before the other honorable member interjected. The rules of the House, honorable members, honorable minority leader, please continue with the seconding of the motion.
Mr.
Please
Chairman.
second the motion. Please second the motion.
Mr. Chairman, our Constitution, Article 95, provides that there shall be a Speaker who shall be elected by members of Parliament from among persons who are members of Parliament or who are qualified to be elected as members of Parliament. Mr. Chairman, I have in my hand a statement issued by the office of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, titled President-elect Mandate NDC Parliamentary Leadership to nominate Right Honorable ASK Bagbin as Speaker of 9th Parliament. It reads, the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, has in consultation with the National Executive and Parliamentary Leadership of National Democratic Congress, mandated the nomination
Mr. Chairman,
of the Right Honorable Abansuman Kingsford Babi as Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, this letter is signed by Mr. Felix Ofosu, Kwachi Ofosu, as Special Aide. Chairman, The preliminary issue I'm raising is to the effect that the nomination
Mr. Chairman,
only requires the consent
where from
of
that
the
letter?
person to be nominated.
Where from that letter? That letter, where is it from?
Situation where
It must not be tolerated.
that the
Where from that
executive
letter?
now directs that a
Where
member
from that letter?
should nominate would make this arm
This
of
is a
government
House of Records.
an
Where from that
appendage
letter?
of the executive. Mr. Chairman,
No, where from that
that
letter?
is the objection that I have. Having made that point,
Where from that letter?
I need, Mr. Chairman, to also draw your attention
You see, Sammy,
to the fact
you have
that
been vindicated.
in 2001,
Jethro,
7 January, when
Is
Right
this
Honorable
seconding the
himself,
motion?
as minority
What
leader,
is doing?
was seconding the motion ably moved by J.H. Mensah for consideration of Alajete as a speaker. These were his observations, and I read from column 4 of the Hansard of 7 January 2001. I quote, ASK Bagwin, NDC, Nadole Kalu North, as he then was. He says, Mr. Chairman, I rise to second the motion urging this House to accept the nomination of Mr. Peter Alajete as Speaker of the 3rd Parliament of the 4th Republic. He goes on to say, Mr. Chairman, in doing so, however, I would want to register the displeasure of the minority side on how this issue has been handled. Mr. Chairman, it is part of the rules of democracy for us to be heard. I am not opposed to the motion, but my concerns must register for Hansard. And the man that we are proposing for the high office of Speaker himself has set a precedent where in seconding Alajete, the chair allowed him to raise his concerns. Let us tolerate each other. I am here with his own records. Mr. Chair, my contention basically is that in view of the improper consultation, from the majority side in this matter, and in view of the fact that, Mr. Speaker, the executive in a public statement is directing the honorable majority leader to nominate a person. I hold the view that
Honorable minority leader.
No, I have to come in.
Jethro, there is no any executive.
Honorable minority leader.
There is no any executive.
Minority leader. Honorable minority leader.
There is no any executive.
Honorable minority
Which
leader.
executive?
Honorable minority leader.
Where born? There is no executive.
Recognize honorable members' intents. But let me make a point. Honorable minority, I am the chair of these proceedings. Let me make my point. Honorable minority leader, there are extraneous matters which I believe should not be part of this process. You were to second the motion. The other information you were tendering, the other information you were providing is not an information which is before this House. It is not part of the process for consideration for nomination of the Speaker. So, in seconding the motion, these matters ought not to have been brought to the floor of the House. Let me make that point. In doing so, I recognize Honorable Muntaka, please.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. The Chair, ordinarily, I would not have reason to speak. But because we have rules,
and you have a leader grossly abusing it, I need to draw his attention. Aside Order 7, I want to refer the minority leader to our standing orders 11510. And in 11510, it says, and I read, under rules of debate, and I read, a member seconding the motion or an amendment shall state, Mr. or Madam Speaker, I beg to second the motion or amendment, except that this may be without limiting the right member to speak later at a later stage within the debate. Most importantly, Mr. Chair, 11, it says, a mover of a motion or amendment may speak in support of the motion, but subject to these orders, no further, and that's where the emphasis is, no further debate is allowed until the motion or amendment has been seconded. So while you are saying, yes, it's within your right as a member, and even when you go to Order 8, after seconding and the motion is taken, before the Speaker is called to take the chair, the standing order allows a member to get up and make other comments before that chair. So all we are saying is that in what you are doing, you are abusing the rules. You can second the motion, let the motion pass. If you have something to say, you get up and you cut the out of the chair, and then you'll be allowed to speak. So with this, you are abusing our rules, and we need to draw your attention. Thank you very much, Mr. Chair.
Honorable Minority Leader, I take it that you have seconded the motion. If you haven't seconded the motion, Honorable Minority Leader, you will second the motion. You will not proceed on any other matter apart from seconding the motion. So long as I remain the chair of these proceedings, you will not do any other thing apart from seconding the motion. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, Mr. Chairman, I have heard Honorable Muntaka. I disagree with him, but I'll reserve that for another day. Mr. Chairman, with the greatest respect to you, wait, Mr. Chairman, with the greatest respect to you, a preliminary matter is a preliminary matter. Having raised them, Mr. Speaker, Mr. Chairman, having raised them, I shall proceed, therefore, to second the motion moved by my legislator colleague.
All right. The motion for the nomination for consideration for election to the office of the Speaker has been moved and ably seconded. Earlier, I drew attention to the relevant provisions of the standing orders, which requires a consent letter from the person nominated. Let me indicate, I have in my hand a consent letter addressed to the Clerk to Parliament, Parliament of Accra. Attention, Mr. Ebenezer Ahuma Jetro. Written consent to be nominated as the Speaker. Pursuant to Order 7.2 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, I hereby consent to be nominated to be elected as the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic. Your cooperation is highly solicited. Signed, Right Honorable Urban Sumana Kingsford Bagby. So we have the consent letter. Having secured the consent letter, yes, it is appropriately tabled. It is appropriately tabled. Yes, together with all. Yes. All right. Thank you very much, honorable members. At this time, I want to find out, is there any other nomination? No. All right.
Mr. Chairman, in response to your question, our side has no other nomination. Just for the record, we do not have any other. Why are you scared? You think we want to pull a fast one on you? Why are you scared? Mr. Speaker, why are they scared? We are not pulling a fast one on you. We will not. Are you sure you don't have any other nomination yourself? Mr. Chairman, I want to find out from our side. Mr. Chairman, have patience for the process. Our side, the MPP minority, has no other nomination. But we want to find out from the backbench whether they have any other nomination. They should tell us. Whether they are only relying on the president-elect's nomination or they have another one, they should let us know.
There be no other nomination. I hereby duly declare Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin as having been elected. Honorable members, we will continue with proceedings. Will you humbly resume your seat? Honorable members, please resume your seats. Now, we will invite the sponsors to conduct Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin to the chamber. As Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagbin is being conducted into the House, I shall invite the Chief Justice, Her Ladyship Justice Tokonu, to proceed to the days for the administration of oath.
Ebusiafo yeda so ewo hanom sesei apreto ni nyina echi eniema atoto mu boko ama sesei yenya right honorable speaker of parliament enti akase empanimfo ya wonomo ewo omenya temu adwuma mu speaker of chief justice ebekwa akoshe Orua Kingsford Sumana Bagbin atade na afi waswe in eno ena yedru so sesei enti de na yehwe ni mu no enya abem Orua Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagbin wono ena se say woye Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament. Justice Gertrude Tokonu Yakofana ba wabetena na konya so Chief Justice ebusia for Chief Justice na abetena se no ma wabetena se na memfa information wey emfamu emmamo munim se wo be the petition ekoma President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo se Chief Justice yenyini mfiri na konwa so na emra hye Ghana mampanin se wonya petition bi etesa e wo se wo decide the friend prima facie no na wo hu se kwadu bi wo hono a yede bo nipa no a eyeyie anase kwadu bi e wo hono a yede bo nipa no a enyeyie. I can tell you said the last action of the former president Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and say why issue statement e de acclare Chief Justice Gertrude Tokonu say ni hwehwemu a waye no prima facie case bi ni hono editia no enu nti Chief Justice what was say you know ne hu so ya clear no yes say you know hey Kwame plus na short no so no parliament be de afi papa na what majority and as minority side wa kwot na chiri sa aha Kwame plus Orura Johnson say dun ketia enso ene the leadership of Orura Kwaku yeah our electoral commission yeah politicians be kunyen you NDC for the begu on so John Dumelo the mellow man one so ena wote hono mono ayawa so West Wagon ena wodi nkunim ewo ehonomo ya wodi aba emrahye bejofie mu Honorable John Dumelo sisi oye duly sworn in as member of parliament nti ye the honorable aso nidin eso enu nti Chief Justice kwadu aye the board Chief Justice no Momampeni former president Nana Addo Dankwa Abusiafo ye the Right Honorable Speaker of Parliament Abemti yebeko back na yakwa kotie
Parliament currently an ordinary
inti commentary no na eguso a ekoso no afei ena owramu inti we teacher ni woye emranim ni uhwemu a na chese 1982 ene e call no to the bar na chese oyobia waben ye ewo emramu na sesei yebefre Chief Justice na afei wabeso no in Chief Justice na wona ade asa we okoda ya na yesan afre no ama wasan akwa akoso omampani in sabre ade asa ewo Ghana pa ade asa ewo Ghana ena mpanifo nyina te wono abo anajo 1:35 am 1:35 am enti abusuya yenkotie swearing in
Minister, the oaths of allegiance and the oaths of office of the speaker to the speaker elect. Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice, may proceed to the days for the administration of the oaths.
kindly say after me.
I, Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagui,
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold the sovereignty
that I will uphold the sovereignty
and integrity of Ghana,
and integrity of Ghana,
and that I will preserve,
and that I will preserve, protect,
and
defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
of the Republic of Ghana.
of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Now we will have the Speaker's oath. I,
Alban Sumana Kingsford Bagui,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
do in the name of the Almighty God swear
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
to the Republic of Ghana
to the Republic of Ghana
as by law established,
as by law established,
that I will uphold the integrity
that I will uphold the integrity
of the Republic of Ghana,
of the Republic of Ghana,
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
and conscientiously
and conscientiously
discharge my duties
as
Speaker of Parliament, and that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana,
the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana,
and that I will do right to all manner of persons in accordance with the Constitution of Ghana and the laws and conventions of Parliament without fear or favor, affection or ill will. So help me God.
So help me God.
Ayiko.
ceremonial robe of the speaker. You know, when
ebusiafo ebre a ye nyina ye twen no enie ceremonial rope no na ye de hye owura Alban Kingsford Sumana Bagben no enye de di nkan a wo hye atade yi ni efata no nso se afi etwa mu no de eno nso na efata no papa yeda nyame ase se ye drum pomponso se yenya ompani a wono ena sese wobe Speaker of Parliament. Enti sese no yenya obi a obeye Speaker of Parliament. Yeda nyame asese yensa aka Speaker of Parliament. Eno nti yebeto aso na afei Speaker of Parliament wo betena na dwam na afei wadi dwumastronko ede ama omenyi na yehu se de niema besi akọ nti yakọ back na yakọ akọhwe se de bibia besi akọ ewo ehonomo.
Honorable members, it's now time for us to move to item 5 on the order paper. Right Honorable Speaker delivers acceptance speech. Honorable members, I proceed to deliver my acceptance speech.
They're now going to swear in the MPs by the Speaker, right? Or what?
Your Ladyship, the Chief Justice. Justice Mrs. Gertrude Araba Isaba Saki Tokunu. Honorable members of Parliament elect, Your Excellencies, Speakers, and Presidents of legislatures present. I'm aware we have a number of them with us today. Your Excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps present, our most revered spiritual and traditional leaders of the country, chairmen and executives of political parties present, distinguished invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It is with great humility that I accept the high and privileged office of the Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana, having had the same honor to be Speaker of the 8th Parliament. I am grateful to the Almighty God for His grace and mercies for me to achieve this rare feat. To Him be all the praise and honor. Honorable members of Parliament elect, I am very grateful for the privilege and confidence you have reposed in me to be Speaker
and to head this honorable House once more. I also express my gratitude to the President-elect, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, for the trust and confidence in me and my leadership of the House, and for recommending my candidature in consultation with the leadership of the great National Democratic Congress to be elected Speaker of this Parliament. I came to the Speaker of the 8th Parliament with my experience as the longest legislator of the House. I now come to the 9th Parliament with just not that background, but now with the experience of 4 years of speakership of a very difficult hung parliament. I promise to bring all these experiences to bear in guiding this House to perform its mandate with efficiency, diligence, and above all, with a sense of being the bulwark of democracy in Ghana. To the good people of Ghana who continue to hope for a better Ghana, I urge you to support your parliament and be interested and engaged with the work of parliament. As the standard orders of parliament direct, after we have performed this duty of electing me as the Speaker of Parliament, I will have the singular honor and duty to also proceed to perform the other duties imposed by the standing orders of the House. That is, to swear in the members elect and proceed to supervise the election of 2 deputy speakers of the House. Once again, I am very grateful for this great honor. I thank you so much. Honorable members, we now proceed to item 6 on the order paper, taking of oaths.
So, Richard, I believe he has accepted the position, and his next move is to swear in the MPs. And Honorable Law, this is to both of you. Is that the case?
Yes. So, having now accepted his election as Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic, his next role is now to swear into...
Abusianfo Ebredu say wobeyi leadership of the house. Say yenya speaker. Aka nipa wobeye first deputy speaker, any second deputy speaker. Yenim say first deputy speaker no de eye de nia. Ebeko majority NDC amanyuko no fa won en obeyi obi ya wobeye first deputy speaker. Na second deputy speaker na hono mo na say asem no eya aba no. Esan say NPP for ene ye papi ene kum agba na dwo wan ekobo no mienu enya sim kuma democracy aha munyin free ne so ha say you know nipa bi ehwe kwan se wode ade no ebema NPP for no na anka for menam rasha bidwani na no second deputy speaker of parliament no beto aso ye second deputy speaker of parliament nanso nipa bi nso kase dabi ebi mu se yemfa ma kwa me plus kra ebi mu adwenche no se yemfa ma kwa me plus ebi mu se yemfa ma independent bi said 2004 MPP for the year NDC no speaker of parliament and then the first deputy ne second deputy ni nyina no first deputy ekomo owura Freddy Blay and a second deputy nso koma MPP ni no nipa bi nso kase ebeyanka NDC for so nyebi sabre nanka one second deputy no yemfa ma nipa woye NDC ni kra no anka yemfa mo bi a wo independent a woni NDC for MPP enya adwen enti uhwemu ana nkomo ni nyina ekọ e de akwa akosi owura Kwame A+ Kwame A+ so na nasa nkomo ni nyina no ekọ e de akwa akosi enu nti yehwe nanso yenim se wo backbench no empenifo edi nkomo majority and minority fo ni nyina no leadership ni nyina je to match se deputy speaker of parliament and speaker of parliament position no sebi wo hia obi a wo suahunu kakra owura Andrew Amuakono woye obi a waben wo mremu woye lawyer ni deda enti no enye nwanwa se yebetumi de sa position no ede amano enti emse speaker kasa.
I notice a number of members have moved out of the chamber. And if you are not sworn in, you remain member-elect.
I mean, so the reading of Article 105 of the Constitution says a person who sits or votes in Parliament knowing or having reasonable grounds for knowing that he is not entitled to do so commits an offence and shall be liable on conviction to such penalty as shall be prescribed by or under an Act of Parliament. So, in the first place, he is aware that he is not supposed to be sworn in, he is not supposed to be there, and he is there taking part in the process. So that is quite clear. Beyond all of this, it is contemptuous for the court, and the court has its own ways of punishing or sanctioning acts like this.
The presence of some important dignitaries in the House. We have the spouse of the Chief Justice of us, Mr. Francis Tokonu, apart from my spouse, Madam Alice Adjoa Yunus. We also have His Excellency Adama Bitogo, Président Assemblée Nationale de Côte d'Ivoire. As you know, he's a very dear friend and brother of mine. You are most welcome. also have the Right Honorable Nabekun, Speaker of the Liberian House of Representatives. We have His Excellency Fortune Zifamia Charubira, Speaker of the Pan-African Parliament. We have Honorable Ajaratu Traore Coulibaly, Second Deputy Speaker of the ECOWAS Parliament. We have the Chairman of the National Democratic Congress, Honorable Johnson Asiedu Nketia. He is ably supported by the General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress in the person of Honorable Fifi Fiavi Kweti. We have the Chairman of the Foreign Affairs Committee, Information, Broadcasting, Cultural Affairs, and Tourism Committee, and also the Vice Chairman of the Maritime Committee in the person of Senate Abraham Darius Dillon. I'm sure you can see the galaxy of our kings, our queens, our queen mothers in the public gallery. And I see your lovely, the term I use here is spouses of members of parliament. And those who actually lead us spiritually. We have a lot of religious leaders with us. So those of you who go quoting the holy books, whether the Holy Quran or the Holy Bible, please kindly take note and don't mislead when you are quoting. We have a number of the members of the diplomatic corps with us. On your behalf, I warmly welcome all of you. Now I can see that all members are present. Honorable members, members-elect actually, in accordance with Article 100 of the 1992 Constitution and Order 13.1 of the Standing Orders of Parliament, I shall proceed to administer the oaths to you, members-elect, and you may swear on the Bible, the crucifix, or the Holy Quran. Alternatively, a member-elect may make and subscribe to a solemn affirmation. May I now kindly request members-elect to rise in their seats. I intend to commence with the oath of allegiance. Honorable members-elect, you shall repeat after me. I do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold the sovereignty and integrity of Ghana, and that I will preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana. So help me God. We shall now proceed to the oath of a member of Parliament. And once again, you repeat after me. I, having been elected a member of Parliament, do in the name of the Almighty God swear that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Republic of Ghana as by law established, that I will uphold, preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution, of the Republic of Ghana, and that I will faithfully and conscientiously discharge the duties of a member of Parliament. So help me God. Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Honorable members, you may now resume your seats. Please resume your seats. Honorable members, resume your seats. Honorable members, before I congratulate all of you on the assumption of office as members of Parliament, it is important I remind you of the crucial role of political leadership in development. Honorable members, it is very important for you to keep uppermost in your mind the crucial role of political leadership in the process of national development. Society develops or fails to develop depending on the extent to which its political leadership is intelligent, creative, skillful, committed, and has the capacity to enlist support, induce loyalty, and to inspire confidence. Today, we are now the political leaders of Ghana. And this onerous responsibility rests with us. I know together we can do it. We have no alternative than to coalesce together to develop Ghana. With this, I thank you for your patience and attention. I will, on behalf of your constituents, the good people of Ghana, and our beloved Mother Ghana, congratulate you all for this achievement. I'm aware of what you went through before you got elected to this House. And I trust that you will not abuse the trust and confidence of the people. With this, honorable members, you are all to sign the oaths and submit the signed copies to the Marshal. Please, you can do that now or later. Honorable members, happily, your new standing orders is in print. and you'll be giving copies soon. May I now have the guidance of the leadership of the House, whether there's any more item for us to take, or we should call it a ninth.
Honorable George, I thought the next thing. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, may we please proceed to item 7. The House elect deputy speakers. Item 7. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable members, is that the sense of the House? We shall now proceed to item 6 to elect the 2 deputy speakers of the House. Any nominations?
Right, Honorable Speaker. Pursuant to Article 96 of the 1992 Constitution of the Republic of Ghana, and the Standing Order 12 of this House, I hereby nominate Honorable Bernard Ahiafor for consideration by this August House as the first Deputy Speaker of this Parliament. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Ahiafor is a distinguished lawyer with 23 years of experience at the bar. He is currently an NDC Member of Parliament for Akachi South constituency. In the 8th Parliament, Mr. Speaker, he was a respected member, ranking member for Constitutional, Legal and Parliamentary Affairs Committee. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Ahiafor comes from Atijive in the Akachi South municipality in the Volta region. Mr. Speaker, Honorable Ahiafor was born on the 6th day of February 1973, so he's over 52 years today. Mr. Speaker, I so move.
Honorable members, any seconder?
Right, Honorable Speaker. I rise to second the motion ably moved by Honorable Member of Adaku, Honorable Kwame Abuja. I so move.
I hope, honorable members, honorable members, honorable members, I hope this time around there will be no theatrics, and so I'll proceed Honorable members, the motion has been moved and seconded. I proceed to put the question. Honorable members, can you hear me? Honorable members, there being no other nomination, I proceed to declare Honorable Bernard Ahiafo, Member of Parliament for Akachi South constituency, duly elected as the first Deputy Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana.
That's why they used to be it's the same way. We should find it. I am for none of the show. I saw them caput now.
Honorable members, may we now proceed to the election of the second Deputy Speaker. Any nomination? Yes.
Speaker, I rise with respect to nominate Speaker, I rise to nominate the Honorable Andrew Esiama Amoako for the position of the second Deputy Speaker. Speaker, the Honorable Amoako Esiama is a respected surveyor, a lawyer, an educationist, and to top it up, a politician. In environmental law, degree in conflict, peace and security. He also holds a bachelor's degree in land economy and law. Speaker, the Honorable Esiama is proudly married with 5 children. All of us, most of us in this chamber can testify that in the 8th Parliament, the Honorable Esiama has played the role of deputizing you on many occasions, especially occasions where the House has come to some form of tension. He has dispensed his job and himself creditably. Speaker, let me also say that I have in my hands a letter of consent of the nominee. And so I shall rely on this, and without adding more, I so move. Speaker, I'm grateful.
Honorable members, any seconder?
Mr. Speaker, having regard to Article 96(1)(b) of the 1992 Constitution, noting the election of the first Deputy Speaker from the NDC party, I beg to second the motion. Thank you.
Yes. There being no other nomination, I proceed to declare Honorable Asiema Andrew Amwako, Member of Parliament for Formina constituency, duly elected as the second Deputy Speaker of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. Honorable members.
They wanted to bring our image.
Honorable members, this is the first sitting of the first meeting of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. So I understand, but let it be known that it's unparliamentary to clap in plenary sessions of this House. You don't clap. You say, yeah, yeah. You have to control your emotions. It's a learning process, and so it's important I draw your attention. Let me now happily bring to your attention that the people who made me possible to get to these heights have come in their numbers from the beautiful constituency, the Nadolu Kaleo constituency in the Upper West region. And so I have a number of my hard-working constituents at the public gallery. I think it's important you thank them on my behalf for what they've done for all these years. I'm extremely grateful to all of them. Now, with your kind indulgence, I will proceed to suspend the sitting of the House to 10 in the forenoon, when we shall all reconvene at the Independence Square for another important activity. Honorable members are expected to be seated by 9 in the forenoon. Proceedings will commence at 10 prompt. With this, the sitting honorable members, I've been given further information that in view of the numbers expected at the Independence Square, you are all urged to convene in the presence of Parliament, where there will be some buses to convey you to the venue, that is the Independence Square. And so you are expected to be here before the 9 in the forenoon. Please, let's be time conscious in this matter. With this, I proceed to suspend the sitting, and that is the first sitting of the first meeting of the first session of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana. The House and sitting is accordingly suspended.
Proceedings have come.
Bibia Abeyeye Ewo Parliament of Ghana, first sitting of the 9th Parliament of the 4th Republic, Ena Abeyeye no. At the first sitting, no election of Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Kingsford, Right Honorable Kingsford Sumana Bagben, Ena Yeyi no Enuechi. Swearing in of members of Parliament, Ekoso, Ena election of deputy speakers, and so Ekoso. Say abo. No mienu apahonsima aduasa num 2:35 AM. Afei ena mrashebijafo be cheche wo ho akofia kwa akodana nso nondu pepepepepe wo se wo san eko Independence Square na wo kotenase esanse swearing in of President John Dramani Mahama nso the sitting of Parliament enti wo se wotumi duru honomo nondu pepepe enti mpanifo ayen hihye so the bus befa mrashebijafo no nyina abusua yebeto aba yebepre so yebekwa aba ni nyina no abawieye enkunimdie aba enei mrashebijafo achia waye wo ho ye first time awohia ewo mrashebijafie eni enti wobekọ no akwa akwaji wa home nyame adomo a ade achia yede de ekoso ebekoso ewo honomo bia nso ebesomo makrao koso na eni entina yede program no so live ebebrel enu nti tie nwume kakra na yede dwumade ni nyina ba wie.